guys, and welcome to an Urban Viking cider review. The reason I'm reviewing this one is I've got it in the shop, and it's quite cheap. I think it's about £1.60 a bottle, and it's a vintage. And I've recently done, which one did I do? I've done the Henry Westerns and recently done the Thatchers. So, and I saw this one was a vintage as well, and it was cheap, so I thought I'd give it a go. See what it's like. I've seen a couple of reviews online with it. It's a bit mixed. I mean, Ricky the cider drinker reviewed it about 3 years ago, and I think it might have been a different. I don't know if I think it's still made by Aston Manor, but it may have been a different cider because the reviews are very mixed. They're either really positive or the one that Ricky done was really negative, and I really trust his instincts. So I'm hoping it was just a dodgy bottle that he had. So anyway, let's give this a go. I'm sort of going in a little bit with a little bit of trepidation, but because if something's cheap, it's usually going to taste cheap, isn't it? Most of the time. So, and this is a 8.4% as opposed to the Thatcher's vintage, which was 8.3, and the one I usually get, which is Henry Weston's at 8.2. So bigger ABV. Typical looking cider. You're not going to have any head on that. Decent amount of carbonation charging up the glass. Right, let's give it a nose. See, now this smells totally different to the Thatchers. This one you're getting an alcohol smell, a pretty sort of prevalent alcohol here. Very dry. I'm not too sure about this one. It smells a little bit cheap, like Strongbow, but obviously with that big alcohol punch behind it. Oh god, this is going to taste like K cider, isn't it? Oh well, in for a penny, in for a pound, literally. Cheers. Very tangy. But then that aftertaste is a little bit. Yeah, it reminds me of K cider. It tastes like tramp juice. Anyone who knows, when you haven't got a lot of money and you fancy a beer, and they're usually on offer, these sort of beers. You can have 3 or 4 of them, and then it's lights out for the rest of the night. Oh, that's a shame. I thought it might have been a cheaper option, but I think I'll stick to the Thatchers because that's still good on the 3 for. Is it 3 for £6 or something like that? Which is £2 a bottle, so that's not bad at all. Yeah, no. Like Ricky done a review of this, and he couldn't finish the bottle, and I think I can see why. Because that first initial taste is slightly pleasant, but then you get that horrible, cheap, like it feels like an artificial apple flavour, which I have had Frosty Jacks once before, and it has that similar sort of taste. It's probably going to piss off a lot of people who probably drink this, but nah, not for me. So, Knights vintage. I mean, the fact that it's cheap and it does the job, I suppose it has that going for it. So I'm going to give it a 4 out of 10. But I won't be picking it up again when I can just get Thatchers for a little bit, a few pence more, and it's so much better. The quality is so much better. But anyway, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you soon. Cheers.